Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome back. Or if you're new here, welcome to a new edition of Kingly Conversations, man. And this week we got another hot one for you, of course. But before we get into all of that, Zoe's got a shout out.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. You know what time it is, man. I hope you're out there enjoying your family, enjoying these festivities out here, and spending up all your money, credit cards and everything. I want it all gone.
Hey, this week we talking about, is time your enemy or your friend? So strap in. Let the Kings talk about it. All right, good people. Hey, welcome back again for another edition of Kingly Conversations, man. Merry Christmas once again. Even though I know it's just in a couple days here, for those of you that celebrated, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa. We're going to do it all again at the end of the episode as well. So, hey, as you know, every single week, I'm Alan.
Hey, yo, what up? It's your boy Twain, a.k.a. Twain. Ask me about my podcast. You know what time it is.
That was nice. It's your friend, your mentor, Calvin D. Hill.
What do you mean that was nice? What does that mean?
Yeah, I was manually sliding it too, just manually sitting there like I'm a DJ up in here. So
DJ Squad. The wheels of steel out here. Let's go.
The digital wheels. Ain't no wheels of steel no more. All right, so we're talking about, hey, is time your enemy or your friend? And really, I mean, if you've been if you've been listening to us any length of time, you know that I'm one of those people that nothing really has meaning except for the meaning we give it. And so to me, time is going to be your enemy or your friend, based on what you do with that time, right? And what you hope to accomplish. If you have dreams, goals, aspirations, then time can certainly be either one, because, you know, I heard it said a long time ago that time will either promote you or expose you. And, you know, those are really, you know, not everything is black and white. Let me just say that. But that really had me say, okay, so really it's what I'm doing with the time that matters, and what I choose to do with the time, not what somebody else chooses to do for me with that time. So is time your enemy or your friend?
So obviously you're not talking about your work time.
Nah, I ain't unless you get, if you get fulfillment and enjoyment from the work that you do on a day-to-day basis, whatever you do, your 9 to 5, you know, because another one of my mentors says your 9 to 5 feeds your family, but your 5 to 9 fuels your fortune. And so if you enjoy what you do in that 9 to 5, and it's able to take care of you in a way that you like to be taken care of, then by all means, you know, then I could be talking about that. But
okay.
when I say time, I mean all of it, all 24 hours. However much time you get on this planet, however many days that is that you get on this planet, all of that is time your enemy or your friend.
All right, so go ahead, Fonzo.
Well, let me start by saying what's up, everybody. You know, I must have woke up on the wrong side of the bed because I want all the smoke. All right, so I'm gonna jump to the one I mentioned up here in these notes instead. I believe that people out here in these streets praying to whoever they want to pray to, but they ain't putting no work in, my God. That is a waste of time.
That's a waste of time. So you're not saying for clarification, but to be sure, you're not saying that prayer is a waste of time. You saying that praying and then not doing nothing is a waste of time.
Man, take it how you own it. Take it how you want it. What's your perception on it?
To me, prayer is never a waste of time. If you can spend more time planning before acting, that's better. To me, in my opinion. Now, if you're not acting, you're saying you're not putting the effort and energy in. You're just sitting there praying and planning, but you're not working the plan. That is a waste of time. That to me is they don't go together. To me, they just don't go together.
It's like swimming with no movement.
That's not a thing. I'm sorry. I don't understand that.
No, it's called drowning.
No.
That's not the same as drowning.
No. That means you trying.
Because if you're swimming against the current, you could be swimming with no movement because you're swimming against the current.
No,
but
I think prayer is important. I think that's a part of the.
You ain't swinging your arms. You just.
Well, then that ain't swimming. That's not swimming then. You're not even swimming. I'm about swimming with no movement. If you're not moving, you ain't swimming.
I want all the smoke.
You just sitting there bobbing up and down like a buoy. You ain't swimming.
Some people can't swim. Some people don't know how to pray. And some people don't know how to
look, one of my favorite shirts say "Pray, hustle, sleep, repeat." That's one of my favorite shirts to wear. There is steps. You have to pray. You have to process. You have to plan. Before you do.
You know what, Calvin? I'm glad you brought up that shirt because it gives me a chance to rant for just a second, and then I'm gonna get back on the topic because when that shirt came out, that "Pray, hustle, sleep, repeat" came out. I had some people in the church not like the word hustle. And I'm like, well, then this ain't for you because my generation don't use the word hustle the same way your generation uses the word hustle. So spend $29 or don't. You know what I'm saying? Spend the money or don't. It don't matter to me at all because I got 7 billion people that might understand what I'm saying. Anyway, Pray, hustle, sleep, repeat.
Man, a twine time. That was a twine time move right there. Got that. We go
I think that was a generation thing. I don't think that's a church thing.
I know it's a generation thing, but you know, a lot of our we'll say elders that have influence are also in, shall I say, the boomer generation.
Yeah.
And you know, those boomers and those Gen X / Zennial / millennials don't always get along.
That's not that, but that hustle. That's what I'm referring to.
But the hustle is work repeatedly or energetically or the process. The proceed. That's what work is. So hustle is. So.
No. I've had plenty of conversations with folks that, man, I'm praying when I'm gonna just let it sit.
No,
you know what they really saying? When you know what they really saying when they say I'm gonna pray over it? I don't want to do nothing.
No, it's a different.
I don't want to do nothing.
Different.
Okay, you know what? I don't want anybody listening to think I'm bashing.
It's a different circumstance.
I'm just saying.
You bashing the Zoroastrians.
The what?
Exactly. Religion you don't even know nothing about. Zoroastrianism.
Yeah,
started in the region of Iraq and Iran.
Don't waste your time if you ain't gonna put in the work. Is what I'm saying. Don't even waste your time if you're not gonna put in the work to get what you want or what you praying for. That's what I'm saying. It's pointless to me. I just want to make that's
okay.
Y'all talking about time, and that's how I want to say it and express it. If you ain't doing that together,
okay,
then you have a problem. Is that good for you in the?
You know
community?
Me, you know me. I don't care either way because people gonna do what they want to do anyway.
You're right.
People gonna do what they want to do. They gonna bust their head. They gonna do what they want to do. They gonna pray, not pray. Guess what Calvin Hill say? Good on you.
Good luck.
24. I'm worried about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Worried about 7.
Numbers went up.
Oh, I got kids. That's what I'm worried about this year. Everybody because this is about to be a mess. And if people not preparing to me, you about to see it. What Alan was talking about. What time will tell you either. What did you say, Alan?
It'll promote you or expose you.
Yeah, it's about to expose a lot of people because we have a space of time to prepare, and we're gonna see who did and who didn't.
Speaking of preparing,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing with time, ladies and gentlemen? What is let's talk about time being your friend or enemy.
Oh yeah, that's what. To be controversial, time isn't a friend or an enemy.
Nope.
It's a tool.
That's it.
It's a tool.
It's like everything else.
It's just a tool, just like money. It's a tool.
Okay.
How I use it will determine whether it's good or bad for me.
I like it.
And here's the thing. I mean, you get to use it how you see fit. It's just if you're using it and then you disappointed, maybe you should have used it differently.
Right, but that's what people.
Well, wait a
the
minute.
same type of money, because people waste money. You get it all the time. You always gonna make money. They're always gonna print some more money.
But what about the trial and error? If you do take time to do something or take time to plan the X, Y, Z, it doesn't work out, that don't necessarily mean it was a waste of time.
That means it was a lesson.
It's part of a learning lesson, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
You did.
Well, that's why we plan, do review. Like you whether through prayer, meditation, planning sessions, whatever, you make a plan, you work the plan, and then if it don't work out, you say, okay, well, if it's just like the other shirt say that I didn't make, that I'm upset I didn't make. You know, either I win or I learn. That's really it. You win or you learn, because Jim Rohn also said that you learn more by losing than you do by winning.
Right.
Because if all you do is win, DJ Khaled, then how do you ever learn how to get better if all you doing is winning?
That's all I do, baby.
That ain't
more.
Nope.
Left. More.
All right, Kobe.
But are you a beast and the same animal?
What?
Thank you.
I mean,
so I mean, it's just, you know, like I was saying, time is just a tool. It's just what we do with that time, and what we do with that time is based on what we want. At least to me, it is, because it's like if you have what they used to call a definite chief aim, then the time that you're spending, people should be able to look at your life and say, okay, I can tell who this person is, what this person wants to do, because of where they spend their time. Right?
Boy.
That's really, you know, if somebody says, hey, you know, I want to be, because maybe they had, you know, parents that they did not view as good, so I want to be a better parent, but then you do everything possible with your time to not be with those people that you say you want to parent,
right.
Then the evidence would say,
you're a liar. No.
Maury would say, you are not the father. So, you know, that's just how I look at it. Like, somebody should be able to, now it doesn't mean that every waking second that somebody's doing something related to that, but if somebody said, okay, let me take a snapshot of the last 30 days of where you spent your time, they should be able to see that you're moving towards something. If you say there's a thing that you want to do, if you say there's a thing that you want to, now if there's nothing you want to do, because I've had people tell me, hey, you know, I've and they were in their 20s, you know, they had done everything they wanted to do, they didn't have no dreams, goals, aspirations, nothing. They were just kind of out here living, and I'm like, all right, well, then do whatever.
Well, that's what you're gonna get.
Do whatever. Then whatever feels good in the moment is what you need to do. So
I think you aim at nothing, you hit nothing.
Yeah, unless you got a shotgun and you gonna hit something. Might not be what you want.
That sounds familiar to what I was saying. I'm just saying. I'm throwing it out there. Let's move on.
Every second count. What's buffoonery?
That's both of them. That's both of them.
That's both. Thank you. Thank you.
That's both of them.
Who are both of them? Who are both of them?
You got one, and then you got both of them.
So that's BOFFUMM for those who are listening. That's both of them. Both of them.
I understand, Calvin. I understand. You too old. I understand.
That's just what y'all was saying. It could be either or it can be both of them, depending on how you spend your time. Both of them. There you go. You're welcome. You just got educated, sir.
Thank you. I do appreciate that.
What's do for 'em?
So,
thank you.
but every second does count. I mean, of course, for those that don't know, I mean, I just had a birthday, and it, after my birthday, it dawned on me that I might not see double this number. For the first time, I thought, you know what, I might not see double this number. Like when I was 20, I assumed I would see double that number. When I was 30, I assumed I would see double that number. Doesn't mean I'd be right, but they say plan for 100 years. Might not get there, but you need to plan to have enough income and whatever you think you're going to need to survive 100 years and thrive for that 100 years. That's where you need to be planning. Doesn't mean you're going to live 100 years. But it dawned on me, I was like, hey, 43 might not see 86.
44.
43. Don't give me the next year just yet, sir. That's next year.
43.
Yes. So that is possible. It's certainly possible. I'm not guaranteed to see any age, but certainly 86 is far beyond what the average age is for men.
Hey, Calvin.
Yeah.
Speaking of time, you still got that number as far as age? You still got that same number? Because I remember a long time ago you said, I'm going to live till this age.
See, now you about that. Now that has been confirmed to this morning. It's funny you say that. Yeah.
Okay.
75.
Okay.
Not changing. Not going nowhere. And that's why I put that.
Where you put what? A time wasted?
Final hour.
The final hour.
Yeah. You had conversations about that. What, in Iraq? You said you were going to live to it. Well, since Iraq, I know you said you were going to live to a certain age. So I'm just seeing if.
No, it ain't changed. I didn't change that. I would not change that. The final hour. This is my final hour on this good earth.
So elaborate on the final hour. This is on the number.
So I have this strange concept of time, and the way we measure time is different, and the perspectives of whose perspective you would take, because I'm one of them good, crazy, religious people that have the weird ideas and stuff.
What? Whoa. Never mind.
All right, anyway.
Yep.
There's a scripture in the Bible that says 1,000 years, one day is as 1,000 years to God. Y'all might not be familiar with that.
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, it's as.
I'm familiar with the metaphor, yes.
Right. So if you broke that down into almost hours, it would be about 33 years. So.
Whoa.
What?
If you broke down that measurement of time they use, so 1,000 hours, 1,000 years is as one day.
So you're talking about you just divide 1,000 into 24 hours.
And you get how many days. So it breaks down to almost, not saying this exact, but I know it's a ballpark, think about 33. Do math. Get your calculator out there, Alan. You can do.
I'm just trying to understand how this math is mathing right now. So which one am I dividing into? I'm dividing 1,000 into 24 or 24 into 1,000?
Do 1,000. So take 1,000 years, right?
And divide that by 24.
Divide that by 24.
You get 41.66.
So about an hour.
41.66.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So it's in the range, 10 years. You're talking to God. You're not talking about man's time. So about.
Well, time didn't exist until we created it. So.
Exactly. So that's what I said. It's a weird thing.
And if we lived on Mars, it'd be a whole different timetable.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So however we use our time,
yes,
that has to count. This is my final hour of time.
Sure.
Like I said, that's my weird way of wanting to.
By all means.
My head emoji.
Huh?
Shaking my head emoji.
Hey,
I was trying to follow. I was really trying to follow, but I don't. You just wasted my time.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So the final out. So you essentially saying you in the last 60 minutes.
Yeah, that 41 years, like you said, I'm not because I'm 40. I'm 41 now. Well, 42.
Yes.
I might not see another 42.
Did you just lay down, Twine? What's?
Yeah, he did.
Well, I'm not. Well, first of all, if everybody's listening, we are recording remotely. Everybody's in a separate own. Charger is connected to this wonderful post back here. So yes, I'm stuck right there while my phone is charging. Thanks for calling me out, Alex.
I was just trying to figure out what was happening over there because I'm just like, it seemed like you laid down on the floor or something. And I'm like, what's going on over there?
First of all right, I ain't got to lay on no floors, man. I ain't got no lay on no floors if I ain't got to. But no, I'm
just weird. I like, for some reason, I think it's because I spent time at my grandmother's house. I like laying on the floor. I don't know why I like laying on the floor. What I do.
We
got to have rugs for that reason, just so I can lay down on the floor. Because I will just come in and lay on the floor.
Yeah. All right. So we almost out of time.
Man.
So since this is your final countdown, what is it that you are doing differently in the last hour than you did? So how many hours we get? 2?
Well, I don't. Hey, everybody's different. That's why I said I took this as my own.
So in this final hour, then what are you going to?
I'm gonna just be very intentional about what I'm doing, especially going into this week.
So nothing new. Got it.
Oh, speaking of that, I got
very intentional with my time.
Hey,
man.
speaking of that, I got something intentional that we all need to do. I'll tell you about it after the episode, though, because ain't no reason for everybody to know the plans, plots, and schemes of the Kingly Conversations podcast.
Right. I don't waste a lot of time, man. I don't got a lot left.
I tell you what, it's in regards of time, and if it's my enemy or if it's my friend. I see it as my enemy.
Good.
And I'm fighting against time.
Good.
There's a war going on outside.
No man is safe from.
Hey, I was going. Anyway, so with that being said, it's not necessarily my enemy. However, I have a type of mindset that I have as far as it being my enemy. It makes me more attentive in how I spend my time. Like, yeah, that's it. So being that I think that the time is against me and it's my enemy, I take action in doing things and planning things to make sure that I'm good. Like you say, you plan for 100 years, whatever the case is, however many, or in Calvin's case, whatever the countdown is for the final hour, just make it, I'm good. Make it count. Make it count, man. Make it count.
Make it all count. Hey, you don't get a do-over.
Make it count. That's all I got.
Well, unless you Hindu, then you might get a do-over. But everybody else, there's no reincarnation.
YOLO. Wait a minute. Is that it?
Yes. You only live once.
You only live once.
All right. I got it right. I'm getting up in age, so some of these acronyms I can't keep up with.
Excuse me, Sonny.
All right, keep the music.
Man, it's fantastic. Hey, everybody. So once again, again, I would like to say, this is Alan, and I would like to wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa.
Whoa! How y'all spending y'all Christmas?
I mean, we know where we going. We going.
I'm about to go ahead.
Oh no, we going the same place we always go to. We going to Ohio.
Yeah, we're the whole family going to the house on the beach.
Bowling, fade away, Steph Curry's.
Make sure you get that Cajun butter.
You did call too.
Hey, you got that Cajun butter? Oh, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta go get that. Yeah, we gotta go get that.
So,
Christmas, house chilling, man.
Hey, happy Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas, everybody, man. We're gonna see some Christmas lights tonight.
absolutely. Everybody
going
take.
to the thing.
There's one they picked out. It's like 6 acres of lights, so we're gonna stroll through.
Oh, I thought y'all were going to the beach. Okay.
To the beach.
The beach in DC.
Yeah.
What did we say going to in DC?
The lights at the lights, son.
In
You talking about Virginia?
Oh, they in DC. That's right. All right, man. Be safe.
Oh,
I'm not
I
in
love y'all. I forgot.
I ain't nowhere.
He is at the Kenyan embassy right now.
Man, I just had a moment, bro. I'm about to jump through this thing.
That's where I'm at.
But you're not in DC though.
Man.
We may as well say you in New York City.
See y'all later.
God damn, you're not even there.
You're right. I digress.
He said, man, don't you tell nobody that I'm at Busch Gardens when I'm not there. Lord, man. Jeez.
I got issues, man. Let's get out of here. Bye.
Hey, man, everybody take some time to give thanks for people you care about. And I mean, take some time, do the time thing. Do the time thing.
Yeah, whatever.
Cue the music.
Music is cute. It's right here. We'll see y'all for New Year's.